Imagine your child standing at the threshold of a new school year, their heart racing with anticipation and their mind flooded with worries. For many kids, the back-to-school season can be a daunting experience filled with uncertainty and anxiety. But here's the thing. It's completely normal to feel this way. And with the right support, your child can navigate these emotions and start the year strong. According to Anna Nase, a pediatric clinical counselor at Penn State Health Psychiatry and Behavioral Health Services, certain behaviors may signal that a child's worries are more serious. Transitions can be a big deal for kids, so when they have trouble separating, like at drop-off or getting on the bus, that can be a sign to explore their worries a little more deeply, Nase says. Multiple visits to the school nurse in the same day or week can also be a red flag. Anxiety can often manifest as stomach aches, headaches, or other conditions with hard-to-explain symptoms. Some children might not want to participate in class or may keep asking the same questions over and over, showing that they're stuck on a certain worry. But what can you do to help your child ease into the new school year with more confidence? Let's dive in and explore some strategies. First, it's essential to check your own energy and emotions. As Nase recommends, take a moment to reflect on how you're feeling about the school year. Children pick up on your emotions and body language, so look at how you are reacting, particularly around little ones, she says. Try to approach school with a calm, optimistic outlook. If your child has dealt with anxiety issues in the past, start the conversation early. Let them know it's okay to feel nervous, and remind them that they've faced new situations before and have succeeded despite their worries. Using words like together and we can help them feel supported and not so alone. Another crucial aspect is ensuring your child gets enough rest. Calming the mind starts with a well-rested body, and resetting your child's sleep schedule a few weeks before school can help create a routine that makes them feel safe and elevates their mood and ability to concentrate. Nase recommends going to bed and waking up at generally the same time every day. Younger children may also benefit from visual cues in their morning routine, such as using visual aids to show each step in the morning schedule. This can help kids know what to expect, feel more in control, and become more independent. Getting familiar with the school is also vital. Entering the halls of a new school can feel overwhelming, especially if your child's first exposure is on the first day. Nase says that most schools are usually happy to let parents and students take a tour before the year begins, especially for students moving from elementary to middle school or from middle to high school. It allows them to get to know their environment, she says. Even students who are returning to school can benefit from a walk around if they're feeling more anxious than before. It shows them that they've been here, done this, and they're capable of doing it again. Fortunately, there is plenty of support for children experiencing anxiety, starting with their school. Nase encourages parents to talk to their child's teacher early on. Teachers are pretty good experts at dealing with new school year worries, she says. If your child is still struggling after a few weeks, the school may offer counseling or small support groups where kids can talk with others who feel the same way. Outpatient therapy can also be very effective. Here at Penn State Health, we can help when kids need time to work through their worries, Nase says. We look at how our thoughts affect our emotions and behavior. Sometimes we realize that just because we think a thought doesn't mean it's necessarily true. For children who struggle with depression as well as anxiety, Nase says that focusing on small wins can make a big difference. Are they eating well, sleeping enough, drinking water? Finding small things they can control when everything else feels new or out of control can be a powerful first step toward progress. So what do you think? How do you plan to support your child as they navigate the new school year? Do you have any tips or strategies that have worked for your family in the past? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you're concerned about your child's anxiety or depression, don't hesitate to reach out to their pediatrician or a mental health professional for guidance and support. But here's where it gets controversial. Some experts argue that parents are too quick to label their children as anxious or depressed, when in fact, they may just be experiencing normal childhood emotions. Others argue that we're not doing enough to support children's mental health and that we need to be more proactive in providing resources and support. What's your take on this? Do you think we're over-pathologizing childhood emotions, or are we finally starting to take children's mental health seriously? Let's discuss. And this is the part most people miss. Anxiety and depression are not just individual issues, but also societal ones. What can we do as a community to support children's mental health and well-being? How can we work together to create a more supportive and nurturing environment for all kids? The conversation starts here.